What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy end of the week. We are inching closer and closer to Christmas, which we are so excited about. But we are back from Philly. We had our holiday spectacular Tuesday night, which one might say was spectacular.
It was. We had an amazing time.
We did. We had such a great time. Such great, guests in the crowd. Love meeting all of you. Everyone who showed up, thank you so much for coming to the show. It was an amazing show. We had Mount Joy come, Matt and Sam from Mount Joy. They were amazing. And it was just so much fun. It was a great start to the week because now we're a little bit confused because now it's the end of the week. But that felt like the end of the week. And now we're restarting.
I don't know what day it is. I think it's because we were doing other shows more towards the end of the week. And then doing a show on a Tuesday, and then we were still in Philly on Wednesday. I was watching TV Wednesday night, and I'm almost done with the Diddy doc, and I finished episode 3, and I was like, ugh, I'm not gonna have time to finish episode 4 before the weekly watch report. And then I was like, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, that'll throw you off.
I was like, I literally was thinking it was like I was coming in on Monday to record. I really, we're just all over the place.
We are, but we're so excited because Philly really was so
fun.
So much fun. And it was such a great way to end the year and just our last show of the year. And we'll get back started, a little bit, more towards spring on those shows, which we're super pumped about. But that was so much fun. So thank you once again, everybody who came out to not just Philly, but to every show that we did this past fall.
Yep.
We had such a fun time, and meeting all of you is always the highlight because we get to, chat and talk in person about our favorite things, which is pop culture. So we love it.
Absolutely. And no, it was great to end in Philly. Like we were joking, wish the Eagles were better, which was said off many a times amongst the group. But it was really great because my mom came, and our husbands were there, and I had a bunch of aunts. My South Jersey aunts were all there with some friends, and everybody was having a great time.
Everybody was loosey-goosey in Philly.
Rumor on the street is a friend may have left in the Santa suit to go back to...
As they should.
To go back to South Jersey.
As they should. And you know what? Matt's pissed because he's like, that's my Santa suit. Just kidding. But
right. I imagine he's like, I want that back.
Excuse me, I want that back. No,
so funny.
Usually Trent is our holiday Santa every year for the past 4 years, right?
Grocery Store Joe was at 1 year.
Right. Because Joey Camassa was supposed to be Santa and then he bailed.
Yes.
So then Grocery Store Joe came in to do it. But Trent has done it for, I think, maybe 3 years in a row.
Bunch, yeah.
And Trent, last minute, we were like, hey, Trent, can you do Santa? And he was like, nope, I'm busy.
And we did ask him months ago.
Well, the thing is,
and then tried again.
He did say yes originally. And then he was like, I can't. I have a trip. And I was just like, oh, of course you have a trip, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw what he was doing this past weekend, and it was like a giant event with Adidas.
It was huge.
He was putting on his own live show for the entire Adidas company, it looked like. So I'm like, it's a valid excuse.
Valid. Yeah, they're crushing it.
We'll accept that.
We will. We'll accept that excuse.
We have no snarky banter for that.
Yes. So then Noah hit me with would Marty be Santa? And I was like, if you guys come calling, he will answer the call.
Yeah.
And I was like, will you be Santa? And he was like, yeah, of course I'll be Santa. He came in very skinny Santa.
Skinny Santa.
But I was so pumped because he came in. I was not expecting this. He was dancing down the aisle.
Oh my God, he was having a great time.
He was getting jiggy with it down the aisle. I was like, oh, he is loving this. And that was so cute and fun.
It's hard not to when you get to be Santa.
Right,
everyone's looking at you like Santa.
Right. And you're like, oh my God, well, this is my time to shine. And then the Santa persona just comes right out.
It does.
So that was so cute and fun. And I was so happy that he got to do that. And it was just making us laugh so much backstage because we were like, you look like a bookie Santa. Because he was wearing a backwards hat without the full Santa costume on at one point, which was making us laugh. But that was
and
so much
the
fun.
Perfectly white sneakers.
Crisp Air Force Ones. It was
So good.
It was so good and it was so funny. But that was the highlight of our week, and now we're just headed into the weekend. So how are we feeling?
I know. I'm excited for the weekend. We were talking on Wednesday. You were like, Fran, you got any plans this weekend? I was like, no, not really. And then I just went through each day and like had plans on each day. And she was like, you have plans.
I go, what are you doing this weekend?
I said,
"Got any plans?"
zip.
She goes, zip. You got
Zip.
nothing. And then she goes, on this day we're doing, we got this on this. I said, that's not nothing.
That's not nothing.
You have plans every
Yep.
day.
Yep.
Zip to me is the world's your oyster.
Yeah.
And you got nothing planned and you could just take the world by storm.
Yeah. Gosh, when you start to feel like your bra like is not fitting and it's just something you need to fix immediately, I'm like, I need to pull my strap.
I feel you. I'm
I was
wearing
like, what the fuck is going on?
what I thought was like a cute, like
It is
baggy,
cute.
off the shoulder thing. I
is
do think it's
cute.
cute, but my bra strap keeps showing because it keeps falling. It's not really supposed to be off the shoulder,
Yeah.
so it keeps falling off the shoulder. My bra strap keeps going. I feel like I'm in sticky. I'm gonna get fined for my bra strap.
I'm like, how did my straps even get this low in the first place? I never wear them like this.
You need me to adjust?
I think I got it.
Just a quick adjustment on the pod.
Yeah, so much better. Oh my god.
That-
Well, sometimes I'm feeling it. I'm like, ugh. You know when you get the gap, and I felt like I had that. It was really just because my straps weren't tight enough.
Right. Now you feel locked in.
Now we're back in business.
Good.
Yeah.
Wasn't that such a defining moment as a young woman watching Stick It? And she gets fined for her bra strap, or she gets the points taken off because of her damn bra
Deduction.
strap. Deduction.
It's a deduction.
And then everybody on the team joined forces and they said, fuck it.
And they went,
And they just pulled their straps out and was like,
give it a little flick.
and like
Yeah.
a rock on.
It kind of hurt a little
I
bit.
never seen that. That sounds like the end of like Dead Poet Society, where they're like, "Oh, Captain, my cap." They all start saying the same
Yeah.
thing.
No, you should watch. It's a really
You've never seen Stick It?
life-changing moment.
No,
I
I mean,
actually think you would like Stick It.
is it like
Joe
a,
loves Stick
What
It.
is it, like a cheerleading movie?
Gymnastics.
Oh, gymnastics.
It's not called gymnastics.
Yeah.
Burn! I got your ass. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
it's a good
the it's the actress that looks like Hilary Swank but isn't Hilary Swank.
Yeah, and Jeff Bridges.
And Jeff Bridges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the coach.
This is a Disney movie?
No,
Oh, I thought it was a Disney movie.
it's not a Disney movie.
Stick It.
No.
Oh. I don't know why I said
Missy-
"oh" like that. I don't know what that was.
Is it ringing a bell?
No.
Missy Peregrine. That's the actress who plays Haley Graham, and she looks just like Hilary Swank, but she isn't Hilary Swank.
Mm.
You see her picture?
Yeah, I was picturing when you said the person who looks like Hilary Swank but isn't Hilary Swank, I thought you were talking about the one from Fired Up. You know that lady?
Yes, Molly Sims.
Is that what her name is?
Yeah, but Molly Sims and
Oh,
Hilary
I don't think
Swank
Molly
don't
Sims
look alike.
looks like.
I don't
But I
think
know,
they do.
I
but
feel
they
like you're thinking of Molly
No,
Sims.
no, not Molly Sims. Is it Molly Sims?
Molly Sims is in Fired Up.
Fired Up. No, I was thinking of. I don't know. Who
You
I was
sure you
thinking
weren't
of.
thinking of Molly
yeah, who
Sims
were
in
you-
Was-
Fired Up?
Is Molly Sims like the older teacher in Fired Up?
What do you mean by older?
Like she was like the instructor of all the. Is that?
Molly Sims. Just type in Molly Sims Fired Up.
Yeah, Molly Sims.
Yeah, you were thinking of Molly Sims.
Yeah.
They don't really look like. Maybe it was the haircut.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
maybe. They don't really look alike. Also, when you Google Fired Up cast, Molly Sims doesn't come up on here.
Really
Yeah.
interesting. She was in that show Vegas, right? Or Las Vegas.
I don't even know that show.
Really?
Vegas.
I feel like I'm throwing a lot of things at Noah right
That's
now.
the show that Josh Duhamel was in.
Yes, Las Vegas with Molly Sims and Josh Duhamel.
Oh, she was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For sure. I see.
It's called Lost Vegas.
No, it was called Las Vegas.
I like the
Like
the actual place.
Yeah, like the actual city.
You know, I actually see it more, Noah.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
no offense to either. I think Molly Sims is. I'm not even gonna say.
You think she's more attractive?
Yeah.
You're more attracted to Molly Sims than
I used to watch Fired Up just for her.
Damn.
Fired Up changed you.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you have to put Stick It on your
Stick
watch
It really
list.
is great.
It'll, it's just a life-changing moment.
All right.
Jeff Bridges, let me tell you, he should have won awards for that movie.
Jeff Bridges
He's
just
really
being
good.
Jeff Bridges, yeah.
With that moment, when it's like things just really turn emotional in that movie,
Yeah.
he can really hit your heart.
Yeah. Totally.
When she finds out that she thinks he's doing it just because of and she storms out and they're like, It's a little bit of a tiff, but then they come back together. Amazing film. I might watch later now. I'm inspired.
Right? It's just talking about it.
Yeah.
It is a good one.
Noah can watch and give us a play-by-play.
Yeah, I probably won't.
Aw. Dang it. I thought you would have watched.
How are you not going to watch the J. Kelly movie, though, if you love George Clooney so much, you know?
I am good at watching J.
I
Kelly
thought
movie.
you were,
asked
like,
you.
not going to watch it because
I said I was going to watch it tonight.
It's not getting, like,
This was an
great
off-camera
reviews.
conversation, but I said, Noah, were you the one who said you didn't like J. Kelly? And he said, yeah. And I said, I was going to watch it tonight. But I'm still going to watch it, I believe, even based off of your... Because you said it wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah,
But you
lackluster
but you
review
didn't
for
like
sure.
it.
Lackluster review.
Yeah.
I think I also saw Clemmer make a video about it where he
He hated it.
He hated
yeah.
it.
I'm not sure, like, Clemmer and I have the same
No,
taste. So
I
don't
do
know.
agree with you on that. So I think you're fine. I'm just saying maybe that like came across your feed and
we'll
you
have to
saw
give it a
it for a
shot.
second, you know.
It had a lot of potential, I think, is what I'm seeing like other people say as well, and it just didn't maximize.
Because you got George Clooney, you got Adam Sandler.
You got all these great. You have a Billy Crudup in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have great actors and kind of a good premise, and I don't know, there's something missing.
Kind of a good premise.
Kind of a good
It's
premise.
hilarious. Dozens of people having an okay time
Yeah.
watching J. Kelly.
Someone had a sign that said that apparently. At
They
the
did.
show.
Yeah,
In
they
the
did at the
upper
top.
balcony,
Yeah.
they did. Which, you know what? I think that I would hope people had more than an okay time because I had a fantastic time.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
All right, shall we move on?
Yeah,
You
let's
seem
do
like you're
some
done with the
topics.
conversation.
No, well, let me tell you something. I have been operating on the lowest frequency, maybe that I have ever operated at.
You need to be plugged in.
Majorly. I need. I don't know what if it's like the studio lights or if I'm dealing with like an allergy thing. You know when you have to turn your heat on in your apartment and I gotta get it checked or gotta get it cleaned. I saw a TikTok about this actually recently of a girl being like, I got the air ducts cleaned or whatever the fuck it is, like the vent for the air, and she was like, it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, just like covered in dust, you know. And it's not something you can do on your own.
And it doesn't mean you want to see.
No, it really, really doesn't. And I have a very like dust is my kryptonite.
Just like Mandy Moore with Vince.
and let me tell you, when we have to turn the air on in the apartment, it cripples me. It's like I can't see, and this has been something I
Can't see?
no, like my eyes like shut. My eyes shut. They're so itchy. I have to close my
Throwing
eyes.
this on and she can't see now.
No, it's terrible.
Okay, Timothee
Well, I'm
Chalamet
saying
filming
I
Marty
can't- I
Supreme.
know. But I don't know what it is. It's just been lingering. My eyes feel so heavy.
The allergy thing has been
like
going on
heavy
for
and
months.
heavy and itchy. I know, but it goes through
Goes through
ups
waves,
and
seasons
downs
and stuff.
Sometimes it's okay, but right now it's like I'm like
It's not okay.
no. And the light, something about the lights in here recently have been crushing me.
I will say that nothing has changed with the lights.
No, it's me. It's not the lights. It's just like I'm developing more of a sensitivity to the lights.
Start wearing
What's
sunglasses.
that song? Going through changes.
Yeah, that's Black Sabbath.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually.
Ozzy
But
Osbourne.
let me tell you, I am singing it on such an awful tune, but I'm so glad that you were able to nail what I was
Well,
saying.
Because I have no idea
Yes,
what you're
it's
I knew
changes,
that- I
Black
knew that
Sabbath.
Before I knew that by them, it was the Eminem song where he used that.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes. Oh my God. So true. That just brought back. You
Yeah.
just hear something, it brings back a memory.
You know, yeah, you know, like when people say a word and you have to think of like the first song that comes to mind when
Yeah.
you think of it. Changes. What comes to mind with changes?
Is it
David
Tupac?
Bowie.
Mine was
Bowie.
I was gonna say David Bowie. I felt wrong, but Tupac has a song changes. No.
Yeah, yeah. That's like his,
What's the one
of his
that's
most
like
famous.
turn the beat around, changes?
That's David
Two
Bowie.
different songs.
Oh.
That's David Bowie.
No, it's not two different songs.
You were singing "Turn the Beat Around."
No, I wasn't, but that's what he says.
Come and face the stage, changes.
I played this in the car ride home yesterday.
That's what it is. It's
Oh, is that just me
or is-
really singing
or is
the
it,
wrong
or maybe I'm
lyrics?
singing the wrong words.
No, I'm sure I am.
Turn the beat around.
That's a different. That's like Loca.
Yeah. Turn the
yeah.
beat. No, it's like
Turn and
come-
face the strain.
Okay, so we were combining. Come and face the stage. Turn and face the strain.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, turn the beat around
Yeah.
is what I was saying. So
Turn and face the strain.
strain changes.
That's
yeah,
David
yeah,
Bowie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Time will change you, but I can't change time. Is that in Confessions of a...
It's Teenage Drama Queen.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
There you
It's
go.
also in Shrek.
Yeah.
Your powerful song.
It was on my top 30.
Really? That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like a lot of David Bowie songs like that.
Love David Bowie.
Magic Dance.
That's not something like that. That's a more
Who
upbeat
also has
dancey
a
type
Justin
song.
Bieber.
Popular name
Changes.
for a
Popular.
song.
That's also what I think of. The
Did you
album.
see, when you just mentioned Eminem, did you see that Eminem made a
Oh, that was crazy.
insane... Can I read the lyrics to this?
While you look for this, I would like to make a confession. As I've been watching the Diddy documentary, I've come to learn I really didn't know what Diddy did. Like,
Like what his job was?
yeah. If you had asked me before this, I would have been like, he's a rapper.
I mean, he technically was.
Like, I
a
would be
little
like,
bit.
he's an artist.
You thought
but
he was just like an
I
artist.
I truly had no idea of like the management side of what he
that's-
was doing.
yeah.
I had I think if you were to ask me before, I would have said, oh, he was an artist, himself, musician, and then he like became an entrepreneur. He did the Ciroc stuff, the Sean John. Like, I would have said then he became a businessman, and then like the whole record company, nothing. I had no
You guys
clue.
the movie Notorious is actually a great movie. Now
I've seen it.
Yeah, now
I
looking
never
back, they
saw
kind
it.
of like portray P. Diddy in like a good way, but that's a good movie and it tells the story of like
yeah.
I think I saw
I mean,
it when
my
it first came
God.
out, so my brain was a little...
yeah.
This documentary, I mean, my God, he had his hand in everything.
He did.
He's just
Well, that's why he had Making the Band, because he knew what he was doing
No, I
somewhat.
know. I'm just saying. I come to learn as I was like finishing the second episode. I had to admit to myself, I really had no idea what Diddy was doing. Like in the early 2000s, had no clue his involvement in all of this.
You didn't know what he was
None.
doing musically? You didn't know what he
Zero.
was doing behind the scenes
No.
personally?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
There was a...
Once he started singing some songs, I was like, oh, this is what I remember.
You're like the actor, P. Diddy
Yeah.
from Get Him to the Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Eminem put out this song called Fuel years ago.
Okay.
And the lyrics to this song are exactly what is described in this documentary, which is insane that it just takes years for people to put this together. But Eminem and 50 Cent have clearly been yelling about it for years.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm going to say some graphic words. So just a warning. He says, I'm like a raper, got so many SAs. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? Get it? P. Diddy.
Yeah.
When rap, okay, then the article says, when rap the lyrics P. Diddy, it clearly sounds like P. Diddy. Thank you very much, Hollywood Reporter. And then it moves on to R.I.P., rest in peace, Biggie and Pac. Both of y'all should be living, but I ain't trying to beef with him because he might put a hit on me like Keith D did him. So he's clearly saying in here, rest in peace to Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid to say something right now because I don't want to hit out on me.
Right.
Like
Even though he's saying a lot.
Keefy D.
It's
Keith D or Keefy D?
I think it was Keefy
Keefy
D.
D.
Keefy D, yeah.
Yeah.
If he did.
It's kind of crazy that it seems like everyone in the industry like had an idea that he was just like this terrible human being, like getting people killed and just. we're
My
like, we don't-
God, did I not know? Like, and I just, obviously when all the lawsuits started happening and like the stuff with Cassie, it was like, oh shit, okay, he's awful. But hearing like the multiple like events that he was at or around where people were dying or shot or like gun charges, or I didn't realize the amount of times he like almost went to jail and got out of going to jail like multiple times. I was like, I had no clue.
He's got some bad energy surrounding him, obviously, because he's a bad guy.
Yeah, for sure.
But the final episode, before you get to it, it is very, very sad to see his former like best friend and business partner, Kirk, who is in the documentary.
What a sweet man, by the way. And honestly, every time he speaks and he's telling these stories, I'm like, good for him for doing this, because that's also got to be scary.
It is very scary.
It's got to be very scary for him to reveal all these things and all these stories, because that's dangerous for him.
Yeah, and he vocalizes even more in the final episode, I believe, right? Like more about what Diddy did to him or made him do.
Ugh.
And it's you feel really bad
The
for him.
thing is, like, they had filmed all this. I think, like, these interviews, I think, took place where they didn't at the time know, like, what his sentencing was going to be. So I feel like now it's like, oh, this came out. When they did these interviews, they probably thought, hopefully, he'll be, like, locked up forever. But he's, now he's a few more years.
Right.
Oh, God, it is really insane. Just a terrible human being.
Yeah.
And that Eminem song, that's wild.
That is crazy.
Everyone's like, oh, my God, it's right in front of our eyes. And, you know, you just listen to a song and you think, oh, Eminem's so clever
He
with his
raps so
lyrics.
fast that it's like you just...
Right, you really got to dissect
Right,
them.
that's so true.
We should be dissecting some more songs.
Should we just
I guess
do that
we should
now?
really go through all his lyrics and really put it together. And then the Hollywood
Put the
Reporter can
pieces of
write,
the-
get
pieces
it?
of the puzzle.
Did he? All right, let's move on to some topics. We're going to be talking about Kylie and Timothee stepping out for the Marty Supreme premiere in matching orange. Met Gala co-chairs were announced: Nicole Kidman, Venus Williams, and Beyoncé, and the theme is costume art. Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson did have a short little maybe situationship going on, but that has ended. And we have a great interview with Bobby Berk and a great game of trivia. So let's get into it.
Abercrombie's new party collection just dropped, and there are looks for every invite. Satin, sparkle, sequins for all those nights out. New Year's Eve is right around the corner, guys. I know if you're already starting to think about that New Year's Eve outfit, Abercrombie has you covered. Plus, of course, all of our staples and the amazing things we love, like their denim, going out tops, cute sweaters, trench coats, faux fur coats, vegan leather jackets. The faux fur coat that I got recently, oh my God, I am obsessed. I wear it all the time. I've gotten so many compliments on it. People love the coat. And I know Ria loves her leather jackets from Abercrombie. She is always rocking those. You can also jump into the YPB, Abercrombie's active brand. They drop new designs all the time. Love working out in the YPB gear. It's soft, comfortable, and you can really layer it for pre, post workout, whatever you want. And of course, pajamas, cozy sweat sets. Abercrombie's got it all. Bring the party in Abercrombie this season. Shop in the app, online, or in stores.
Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet stepped out for the Marty Supreme premiere. They were both wearing orange, posing together. The crowd went crazy over this, as did we. We were so excited to see this because I love any chance that we can get a glimpse of these two. And I love picturing Club Chalamet after she got her Rolling Stone cover, just stomping her feet around town.
My gosh, she's got a Rolling Stone cover now?
What was it?
Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street Journal.
Magazine.
Sorry. It just was funny to think about, but yeah.
No, that would be funny.
Still,
Yeah, no, 100%.
still insane. I wasn't here that day when you and Kelly talked about it. I forgot to even mention on the show that I got nails in multiple tires and my car got a recall on the steering wheel. I was driving very unsafely. It was a whole big thing.
Steering wheel, very important in a car.
Steering wheel, extremely important. Also, your tires, two tires having nails in them, no good.
Yeah.
No good. And it was snowing, it was a whole thing. But got it fixed. But I was, sorry?
No, sorry, I have a car story I'll tell you after.
I was just going to say that one of the topics that day was the Club Chalamet Wall Street Journal story.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to miss this. Like,
The idea that she was on the cover of Rolling Stone is the funniest thing ever.
You know who was on the cover of Rolling Stone today? Tate McRae.
Tate McRae. And it went from Club Chalamet to Tate McRae.
You should.
Club Chal's on the cover. She's
Photoshop.
holding a guitar.
I mean,
she's got a Timothée Chalamet poster in
I
her
might do
hand.
that right now.
Photoshop Club Chalamet's face on
Did
Tate McRae.
Did you see the pictures of her in Wall Street Journal?
Yes, I did.
It would actually work for
Trust me,
the cover.
It would on the cover.
That's
it would.
why I remember we were sitting at our desk when it first came out. It came out on Monday, and I was excited.
Well,
because
we were talking about how ridiculous the pictures were.
It was ridiculous, but I just picture Club Chalamet just stomping her feet around, seeing these pictures on the carpet. What were you going to say about the car?
No, I was going to say that. Did you know that I was in the car with Security Mike, and did you know that over the summer he was driving up the turnpike, and somebody threw, or what he thinks, threw some sort of bottle out their window. He thinks it was coming out the other side of, traffic, and it went straight through his windshield and hit him in the face.
What?
And he was like gushing blood.
That's
and
horrible.
He was like, he like veered off the road. He was able to get off the side. But he said it was like a perfect hole through the windshield and that it must have been a glass bottle because he couldn't find like what came through. But it was like all little teeny shattered pieces of glass that just like hit him in the face.
How did we not know about this?
No, I guess he posted it on social at the time, but I had not seen it.
No, we didn't see it. And Mike's like a stealth guy. Like he's moving quickly.
Well, and he was like, I got to work like right after. It
right.
was,
like nothing's stopping his day. Like he's going to work no matter what.
I was like, my God.
Yeah.
You could have been seriously like.
That's insane.
Because I was like, was it big shards of glass? He was like, no, it must have shattered into such tiny pieces. But he was showing me the picture. He's got blood coming down his whole face. Oh my
God. That is really insane.
I know.
Holy shit. Well,
crazy.
Sorry, Mike.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's a crazy
car story.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Anyway, Timothee and Kylie, they're on the carpet. I have to say this. I'm very excited to see this movie. It comes out Christmas Day. There was a new article that came out that Timothée Chalamet purposely wore contacts to fuck up his eyesight so that he would have to then get real prescription glasses to play this role.
Yeah.
I do not like this. I think that this is really just
too far,
unnecessary. And Kristen Stewart talked recently about how you only ever hear guys doing the method acting thing. You know what I mean? And I just feel like does Timothee know you could just get a pair of glass? Like, why can't you just act like you got bad eyesight, Timmy? Why do you actually have to give yourself bad eyesight?
He had to immerse himself into the role.
Okay. Immerse yourself with a fake prescription pair of glasses like we all own when we're not wearing makeup. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, it's to me, that is, like, do less, Timmy. You know, like, we know, we got it. You're working hard.
Yeah.
You don't hear Leonardo DiCaprio yapping away. Oh, I purposely lost my eyesight for this movie.
Yeah.
He just acts and he gets it
Although
done.
Leonardo DiCaprio did go inside the carcass of a real bear for The Revenant, which it's like he could have got into a fake bear. No one would have known.
Also true.
In the movie, he went in?
It was a real carcass.
Well, it was a real shot. Like, in the movie, he's going into the bear.
Yeah, like when he the movie goes inside the bear, like that's a real bear.
Yeah. Like, to me, that's a little bit different than losing your eyesight when you could just put on glasses, fake glasses.
Right.
You don't actually have to get. Nobody could see what you're seeing, Timmy.
Yeah, but he felt like he needed to really be Marty. He had to know what not being able to see was like.
Listen, if we're gonna give Austin Butler shit for the way he acted with
100%. I agree.
Then we have to give Timothée Chalamet shit for this whole eyeglass stint.
Well, he's really he's been cracking me up because
I just sent you the Rolling Stone.
Oh my God.
I gotta pee my pants. I had to pee this whole time and I think I just went. I can't.
Yeah, rock star. That's a rock star right there. Honestly, we may manifest this for her.
I actually just literally think I peed my pants a little bit. Oh my God. I'm wearing the same belt as her right now.
She's wearing a complete unknown shirt too.
Yeah.
Should I send this to Kelly right now and be like, Kelly, can you fucking believe that she's also on? Wait, I'm just gonna send that. Oh my God, I'm in tears.
We would have to come up with how they have a little slogan on the bottom
Yeah. You need to club shout. There needs to be a little byline on the in the corner.
That is so funny. Wow, that really got. I have tears coming from my eyes. Oh my god.
Yeah, it needs to be Club Chalamet. Her take on fame, Timothee, and
the brains behind Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah, the brain. Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow. Oh my God, that just made my day.
Inside the brains behind the infamous Club Chalamet.
That's your Christmas gift. I'm printing that out into a full magazine.
We should hang that up on the wall in here.
And every page is just quotes from what Club Chalamet has said in recent years.
Just a whole page about.
No, it was just pictures of Kylie Jenner with her giving a side eye in the corner. Let's just Photoshop
oh my God,
her in the back
that
of all
is
those.
So fucking funny. Wow. Oh my God.
What I was gonna say was, did you guys see Timothee has really He's not holding back in his confidence right now, which I'm you know what? Fair. And he has been
I'm
crushing
seeing
it.
people turn a little bit on it.
I don't want to knock anyone's confidence.
Them a little because when in that one interview, he's like, "Look, I've been worked 7-8 years of just like hit after hit."
He said top level shit I'm giving. The thing is, I have seen Gooch here. I said he saw the movie and he said that he thinks this is like kind of intertwined with like his character, where it's like a little bit. But
once again, the method acting. It's like, well, get out of the role, pal. Now you're doing press.
Mm-hmm.
I love Timothée Chalamet. Like I'm a supporter.
Yeah,
but
you don't need to do press as him.
But I did think to myself, if this was like Austin Butler saying this, I'd be like, fuck this guy.
You'd be furious.
So I'm like kind of hypocritical.
You'd be legit furious.
Yeah. So I was like, there's a lot of people. There's not many people that could say this where I'd be like, yeah, good for them.
Mm-hmm. No, and Timothee is a very likable guy, and people love that he seems to like, shoot the shit with the fans and like really get in there and get in the mix. But he did the same thing with Bob Dylan. He went on all these shows and was like, I have never committed to a role like I did with Bob Dylan. And now he's doing it with Marty Supreme. He's like, I've never committed to a role like I did this. And it's like, Timmy, we get it, Like,
do you think he's too desperate for an Oscar?
I think, no. And here's the thing. I like I said, I don't want to knock people's confidence because I think you should be confident in what you do. Why are you doing it then if you are not confident? And we all, not to get inspirational, but we all go through phases of not being confident in ourselves or kind of knocking ourselves down and being self-deprecating, because it's always good to be self-aware and self-deprecating as well. But it's also okay to have confidence in yourself and what you do for a living. Like, this is Timothee's job. He knows he is really good at it, and that is great. But it's the, it's the way, I guess, just like the way things are worded when it's like movie after movie, and he's saying, and we're like, we know you're killing it, bud.
Let's not forget that in this article is reminding me that at the SAG Awards, he did say he wanted, he named all the greats, and he was like, I want to be up there. So
he's dedicated, and you got to give him props.
Yeah.
But
he said his top 2 actors of all time are Denzel and Christian Bale. Which honestly, I like are my top. Like,
those are great choices. It's just like, we don't need you to lose your eyesight, Timmy. Because now you fucked up your eyesight going forward. And what if your next role is playing somebody who has supersonic vision? What the hell are you going to do next?
Yeah.
You're going to eat a lot of carrots?
Right.
Because you fucked up your eyesight with this one.
Apparently, this interview was taken down. I don't know if that's true or not.
But
the quote is, "This is probably my best performance. It's been like 7-8 years, and I feel like I've been handing in really, really committed, top of the line performances. And it's important to say it out loud because the discipline and the work ethic I'm bringing to these things, I don't want people to take it for granted. I don't want to take it for granted. This is really some top level shit.
Don't take it for granted."
I guess it's like, I don't know why I keep going back to Leonardo DiCaprio, and I guess it's just because people compare the two, and they're like, Timmy's the new.
I don't
like
think Leo's
Leonardo
ever talked
DiCaprio
like that,
has never, after any movie, been like, this was my best role.
Or I'm handing some top level shit.
He just puts it out, and you're like, wow, Leo's fantastic. And he moves it along to the next one. You're like, wow, Leo's fantastic in this. He's not, but it's a different kind of world now where people are online a lot, and I think it's just because he's a likable guy where we can kind of find the, likability in this, where, you said, if it's Austin Butler, I'm like, get
Austin
it.
Butler, like, if we're being real, like, he's a likable guy, I think. Like, I actually am not like, oh, Austin Butler is a...
No, yeah.
Well, let's also...
He's likable, but not as... but none of them are relatable in a sense, but just in that way.
But I do feel like
Timmy.
it's like the internet just decided, like, we all love Timothée Chalamet. And it's for some reason, it's like, we're going to make fun of Austin Butler. Like, I forget who it was, but I saw a tweet that was like, we shit on this person for them saying way less than Timothée said. Like,
that's true.
Totally. I also think that he is right that he has the work does speak for itself, which is also one of the things. I think it's like pretty universally thought that he has done some amazing work in all these projects. Like, I think it's like when you guys keep comparing to Austin Butler, it's like you'd probably say you don't like most of the things he does.
But
you know what I'm saying? So it's like you'd be like, oh, he's got all this arrogance and he can't stand behind it.
But imagine
it's like Timothee is like, everybody really does love all the shit. He is churning out some top level shit.
Imagine if Adrian Brody said this last. Like, I would have been like, this is such an asshole.
Well, Adrian Brody
and like he's objectively a great actor. I can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
But
he just has a different arrogance to him. But
No, that-
and I
it
feel
is-
bad that I
it
made it
is
seem
true.
like Austin Butler is not likable, because he is likable. Timmy's way more like online, some might say, and I think
Yeah,
maybe that's
right,
why.
right.
Like you just hear him
Yeah.
a lot more. He's out. You see him out
It's
a lot
cool.
more.
people say like he treats every movie like it's an album release. Like the marketing for his movies are like very cool the way he does it.
Yeah.
This one has been very cool, and them, Kylie Jenner and Timothee stepping out on the carpet together, super cool. I love their love. I don't know anything about it, but
I know.
I
And I like
support
that
it.
because like everyone's been speculating that they broke up.
Yeah.
So I feel like this was a fun way to be like, we're good.
I think they keep
the
it
full
low-key.
orange. It was not low key, which was also great. Which I also feel like all comes into play here with what he's been doing. Like the press for this movie has definitely been over the top, and his looks have been over the top. And yeah, I think you could probably go into the whole pulling part of the character into doing the carpets and like all these things. And I feel like that was felt in this red carpet look for sure.
Right.
He had the ping pong paddle bag,
Yeah.
and the whole look.
Yeah, I kind of like that though. Like when Zendaya did like the tennis ball shoes for
Yeah,
challengers,
totally.
Like lean into it a little bit.
Right, Margot Robbie's a bunch of different
Yeah.
Barbies. Like it's like yeah, it makes
cute.
sense.
Orange is such a bold color though, and it really makes a statement, and I love that for them.
It does.
I am so rooting for these two. I'm so rooting for their love. I love that they've been going strong, and I keep supporting them.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you see that he was also asked in an interview? I think it was maybe, I don't know where he was, but the woman asked him what he would be getting
I see.
Kylie for Christmas, and he was like, "She will see." It's good.
Big reveal.
Yeah, she will see. And they're like, fair. She
Yeah.
will see. You do not have to tell us.
Right. Also, why would he
Also,
tell
why
what
would he
he's
tell
giving
this?
for
Yeah,
Christmas?
100%. Yeah.
She's going to see that.
Yeah.
Silly question.
Yeah, what are you gonna? I'm gonna tell you what I'm giving
Right.
Kylie Jenner
I
for
haven't even told
Christmas before
Chris.
she doesn't get to see the gift. Yeah, nice try, nice try.
Do you think they've agreed to not post each other on their Instagram accounts? Because they never have. Like she's posting like from the Marty Supreme premiere, but just of herself. But then these pictures come out because they're on Getty.
Right.
But,
Well, I
like-
mean, they're literally walking the red carpet.
Yeah, they're walking the red
together.
carpet posing, but then they won't like actually post together or
Maybe.
post anything. Like
Maybe
Maybe
that's a conscious decision.
rule that they've
My guess would be yes, because at that point it's like you must talk about that.
right, because you don't want to
Yeah.
throw the picture of you two in the
Yeah.
slide.
Right.
It's real cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's just a decision they made.
Yep.
But very excited to see this movie because, I mean, gosh, it's just everywhere.
It is.
Let's see what Kelly said about the Rolling Stone. She said, "LOL, shut the fuck up. Is that real?" Oh, that's amazing. Everybody can get strong at Planet Fitness. They have high-value memberships that support any fitness journey. Whether you want to just hop on a treadmill and start getting your steps in, or you want to start weight training, you want to start getting some strength, there's really so many options at Planet Fitness. There are over 2,700 club locations, with most clubs open 24 hours. Best-in-class equipment has the same high-quality equipment as other more expensive gyms. And it's a friendly, welcoming staff and unlimited free fitness training. So whether you want to start lifting weights, you just want to hop on some ellipticals or any machines, Planet Fitness has it. And we're all strong on this planet. So join today in club, online, or in the free PF app. Hours, amenities, and offers vary by club. Check out planetfitness.com or stop by your local club for more information. You must be 18 years old to enroll, or 13 to 17 with a parent or guardian. Moving on, the Met Gala co-chairs and the theme of the Met Gala has been announced.
Yeah.
The co-chairs are Nicole Kidman, Beyoncé, and Venus Williams. I love this trio. This is a fantastic trio to me. And the theme is costume art.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like sometimes with the theme, people are like, oh, this is not so straightforward, da-da-da, your interpretation of the meaning. Costume art, we're getting a lot of I feel like we're getting a lot of costumes.
For sure. For sure. I mean, it's right there. I
Yeah.
think it's, I'd imagine that is definitely the case. And those three, incredible. Really, really incredible. In the Vogue article, it says, this spring's event will mark Beyonce's first Met Gala appearance in a decade. She last walked the Met steps in 2016. Kidman and Williams, meanwhile, have made regular appearances over the years, including at the Superfine Gala this past May. Her and Venus were both there. And then there was also the news that Anthony Vaccarello and Zoe Kravitz will co-chair the 2026 Met Gala host committee with additional members including Sabrina Carpenter, Doja Cat, Gwendolyn Christie, Alex Consani, Missy Copeland, Elizabeth Debicki, Lena Dunham, Paloma Elsesser. I don't know who that is. Paloma Elsesser. Lisa, Sam Smith, Chloe Malley, Tiana Taylor, Lauren Wasser, Anna Wyant, Aja Wilson. There's a lot of names.
That's a good group, though.
But I'm like, what's
all
this,
the names you're naming,
host
I like.
committee?
Maybe.
This is more host committee members will be announced at a later date. They're just on the committee. They're not hosts, but they're on the committee.
You know what? Fuck yeah, I would love to be a part of the committee.
Yeah.
And that sounds like whoever you named, I liked all of them.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? That's a good committee right there. But
Costume art curated by Andrew Bolton will explore the relationship between clothing and the body beneath. The show, organized into a series of thematic body types ranging from the naked body to the pregnant body to the aging body, will include garments and artworks from across the Met's vast collection and feature both historical and contemporary pieces from the Costume Institute. Moreover, costume art will be the first show held in the Met's new Condé Nast Galleries, a nearly 12,000 square foot space adjacent to the Great Hall.
I feel like this is going to be a really good one, really interesting pieces. We're going to see a lot of archival pieces coming out. And I think that the co-chairs are, to me, I would love to sit at a table with these three women. Like, we've already talked about it a lot. I mean, who doesn't want to sit with Beyonce?
Yeah.
On top of that, Nicole Kidman, we'd love to have a conversation with her and just figure out who Nicole Kidman is like.
Yep.
And then Venus Williams, icon.
Legend. Yeah.
So
exactly.
It's just a great, I was going to say pairing, but it's three, so it's not pairing. But whatever. Great three women to threesome. Yeah, I could have went with that.
Trio.
I could have.
Trio.
Those are the words that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's a great trio, great threesome for the Met Gala.
Yeah, what do they
which is
do?
always exciting.
Like, are they having like meetings, the three of them? Like, what do they actually do?
Great question.
Couldn't tell you, but I know
Should we ask? Should we ask anybody? I don't know. Ask anybody.
What do the co-chairs do?
Ask the
They have
Google
a lot
machine.
of meetings with Anna.
But Anna's out now, right?
She's out of Vogue, but not of
she's
Met
not
Gala.
gone on the Met Gala. She's still.
Oh, I thought that
think
the
she still
whole
runs the
story
Met
was that like
Gala.
she was like done. Oh,
No, her name is still listed.
I guess if I was her too, I'd be like, I'm stepping down.
Let
from
me
Vogue,
tell
but I
you
still want the
something.
Met Gala.
I am ready. Why do we have to change everything all the time on our phones? This liquid glass thing, I'm over it. I can't figure out how to go to another page in my Safari.
Damn.
You know how there's that little button you could press and then it would open all the pages and you could go to another one? It's gone.
Do you
now
just
you got to
slide?
go like this.
Oh, that's really annoying.
You gotta pinch.
That's very annoying.
I don't want
There's
to
Now we
gotta,
need to
there's
change
gotta be a way
everything.
to change that.
Yeah,
There has to be, but it's so freaking annoying.
that is really annoying.
They're ambassadors, A-list ambassadors who help plan the event with Anna.
Yeah. Met Gala co-chairs are celebrity hosts who partner with Anna Wintour to set the event's tone, help plan aspects like the guest list and decor, and serve as the first
do a
arrivals
lot.
on the red carpet to embody the theme, all while promoting the exhibition. They guide the night's vision from decor and menu. So they're, it's almost like they're planning a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wedding
but
planners.
like in my mind, I'm like they could be doing a lot, or they could be doing nothing, and it sounds like they're doing a
Well,
lot.
it could be like a group project, It's like maybe
Listen.
maybe one person's really involved, another one's like, just slap my name on this, and I'll show up.
It's like McDonald's. I don't want to know what's happening in the kitchen. I just want it to show
I
up.
actually would be so interested, like. I guess the three, like seeing Beyonce and Nicole Kidman like planning
Interacting.
together, like that's kind of funny.
Yeah. I just want to like see them walk out on the carpet. And I'm like, yeah, they crushed this event.
Yeah, exactly.
They crushed it. So that
don't
is very
care what they're
exciting,
doing.
and that will be the first Monday of May, like
As
usual.
always.
Last topic before we head into the interview and trivia: Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson. When they were doing all that promo for Naked Gun, everyone was like, "Oh my God, are these two dating? That would be so sweet." Well, Liam Neeson pulled the wool over Pamela Anderson's eyes and fooled her because they were having a little situationship, a little flirtation, a little relationship going on, and it was for a little bit, and also while they were promoting the movie, and then it it fizzled out. They even went to vacation together. Their families joined them. And then that little rascal, Liam Neeson, ghosted her.
I know. Well, guys,
He's a player.
Let me tell you something.
He's a damn player.
I'm going to freak out.
He has a particular set of skills.
How do I find my history?
Oh, gosh. We need like a liquid glass YouTube video.
How do I find my history? I just had the article up, and then when I Googled that, it went away, and now I can't. I used to be able to go into my history and find it. Where's my history? Favorites, suggestions, recently closed tabs. That's not it either.
She said, if you must know, Liam and I were romantically involved for a short while, but only after we finished filming. The two spent an intimate week together at his home in upstate New York. I had my own room, she noted. Our assistants both came, but even family stopped by.
How was it intimate?
The pair went to dinner at a tiny French restaurant where he introduced Pamela as the future Mrs. Neeson.
Yeah.
Wow.
They spent time in his garden where she said she tended the rose bush overgrown with mint. She was happy to help and he appreciated. But she calls their romantic last week, during which Neeson chased off a bear from the breakfast window. Wow. Okay, manly. We know he has those skills. And they went our separate ways to work on other films. And then, they
fizzled.
It fizzled. They rekindled while they were promoting. They were having fun. She called their connection a little Nancy Meyers-esque, which is always very fun. And she said she laughed when people said it was a publicity stunt because she was like, that's, it's the real thing.
Yeah.
But she said they're better as friends in full honesty. So it feels like Liam really wooed her, took her for a spin, called her Mrs. Neeson, and then bounced out.
I just said, damn, Liam Neeson's the kind of guy that's pulling out the this is my future wife on like week 2. Like you ever been on that date?
The host, yeah.
you go on that date and you're just like, whoa, this guy must really like me.
Right, the first date, like talking about the future. It's like, all right, relax.
Holy shit. Maybe like a slight dose of a love bomb.
Yeah, Liam Neeson, big love bomber.
No extravagant gifts, though.
No, I feel like
a quiet weekend at the cabin.
Yeah.
No, as much as we joke, it does seem like they just had a connection they explored and then fizzled, because she did say that they have a lovely friendship now. They just saw each other. The last time she saw each other was in August. He surprised her by coming to see her star in a play. She said, he's such a supporter of this new trajectory in my career and kindly tells me he is very proud of me. I'm sure we will always be in each other's lives.
That's sweet. At least they can keep the friendship.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I don't even like, she's Mrs. Neeson. Sorry, that's Miss Anderson. That is Miss Pamela Anderson. Yeah. Okay? Not the first datesy going Mrs. Neeson right away here.
I know. But just like, I feel like there are so many people and so many girls out there who have dated a guy for a few weeks and you just like think it's really magical, everything's working out so well, and he does this. Like it's like you're going to meet his friends and they're like, this is totally my future wife. And they're like, whatever, future Mrs. and enter last name.
Yeah.
And then like the
the next
week you just don't hear from him anymore. Gone.
It's like, and you're telling your friend, he called me his future wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe he disappeared, but it does sound like they were. I wonder what it was. Just like, you know what, the romance side not working.
I'm glad they had their intimate cabin weekend.
Yeah,
but they're better as friends.
Yeah, I've always thought that maybe it would be hard for him to connect with somebody after Natasha. It would have been such a good one for him, but. Clearly not quite there. Not quite there, clearly.
Not yet. So at least we got an answer, though. That was nice of Pam to give us an answer. She didn't have to.
Right, exactly. She told people, she's like, if you must know, here's everything that happened.
Yeah, you know what? You didn't have to do that, Pam.
Yeah.
And we appreciate your honesty.
Yep, absolutely.
So thank you. And that wraps up the topics.
The holidays are here and you can get what you need fast with Wayfair. From bedding and linens to decor for every room in the house, Wayfair's your one-stop shop. Last minute guest prep? Refresh your guest room with bedding, throw pillows, and accent chairs for way less. Wayfair makes it so easy if you're hosting this holiday season. Maybe you're looking to spruce up your space, add some holiday decor, or you need to re-up on some kitchenware and hosting. You want to get some new cocktail glasses or spruce up the couch with some new throw pillows, maybe upgrade your bedding, or you're looking for some gifts. You're looking for someone that maybe just got a new house. You're looking for a housewarming. Wayfair has it all. You can also really just go into all the different spaces. They can do storage, storing decor, kitchen essentials, and getting organized, or all your kitchen needs for hosting those big events or a gift for the foodie in your life. There's something for every style and every home, no matter your space or budget. Wayfair makes it easy to tackle your home goals and gift lists with endless inspiration for every space and budget. Plus, you get fast and easy delivery, even on the big stuff. No more huge delivery fees for furniture. Get that big stuff like sofas, dining tables, beds, desks, and more shipped free. Get last minute hosting essentials, gifts for all your loved ones, and decor to celebrate the holidays for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home.
All right, everyone, we are here with a very special guest. We are joined by Bobby Berk, interior designer, television personality. He really does it all. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
I know, we are so excited to have you on. We met a couple years ago
Yeah.
at the Taylors, Taylor and Taylor Lautner,
Right.
hosting their gala for their Lemons Foundation.
Yeah.
And that was such a fun night. And I feel like we had so much fun. And then we were like, oh, Bobby would be great on the show. Now you're here, which we're so excited.
2 years later, finally
Yes,
made it.
because
I was gonna say, and then
we
we
got
never
big
saw
things
you
to talk
again.
about. Yeah. We're like, oh, next time we're in New York, LA, just like, and then we're never
Had
really
to
in LA.
remind you that we met 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. It takes me a second. It's
That's
early.
okay. Us too. Us too.
Oh,
We had a
wait.
couple
You know how it
drinks
is.
that
Like,
night.
yeah, but between now and then, we've probably both met about 1 million people.
Exactly. Exactly.
Easily. But we're so excited to have you in the studio. We got a ton to talk to you
Yeah.
about because you've been busy
I have.
and you have a brand new show coming out called Junk or Jackpot, which I'm very intrigued by because I love seeing people's junk.
Yes. And we saw a lot of junk, though luckily we did find some jackpot.
Yes.
Yeah, some insane jackpot.
Good, great. So tell us about the show a little bit.
Yeah, so the show was created by John Cena. Yes, that one.
Oh.
He was out at dinner one night with some friends and they were talking about some of his crazy collections and how he needed to get rid of some stuff because one of them had kind of taken over too much space in his life and his house. And then they started talking about some of his fans and their crazy collections that they have of his stuff. And he's like, God, this would be a cute show. So he went to WBD and he pitched it and they're like, yeah, we like this for HGTV. And he's like, well, I love Queer Eye. Can we get Bobby to host it? And when Daddy asks you to host a show, you say, yes, Daddy. And yeah, the rest is history. And so we go out and we find people with insane collections and collections that for the most part used to really spark joy for them, which brought them happiness and it was their passion, but they've now really allowed them to just take over their lives. And now they're affecting them in a negative way. And so this show isn't just about a renovation. The show really, I wanted to make sure that the next show I did, very similar to where I had a lot of heart, we're actually out there helping people. And so we go in, we view their collection. I bring in an expert to figure out what things are worth. And then we have some hard moments and some hard decisions and some forced sells and some crying and some screaming. And in the end, I use the funds that they have gotten from letting go of some of their collection to renovate their house and get their lives back under control. Like our first premiere episode, it's a couple down in Orange County, and we show up the first day, and it was Patrick and Roger, and just Patrick's there. And we're like, where's Roger?
Right.
And he's like, well, he moved out.
Oh.
Literally a week ago, he moved out. He is on his way. He's going to shoot with us. But he basically told me, this is your last chance to get this under control with Bobby. And if you don't, I might not be back because there's not even space for me in the house. And if you can't make space for me in this house, then you clearly don't have space for me in your heart. So a lot of our collectors were kind of at a point in their life where their collection really had just caused some major issues in their life. So it was really great to actually help people.
Wow, I love the idea of that because, this is such a passion. It's a hobby for people to collect things. And like you said, it can bring a lot of joy and happiness. But when it gets to that point where it's taking over your life, and to hear that is so strong. Like, I don't know if you have enough room in your heart because you don't have enough room in your place for this. And I feel like that goes with the saying, like a cluttered mess is that like a cluttered mind in your home.
Yes.
Like when my home is clean, then my mind feels like it is
I
fresh.
say that in my book multiple times.
Yes,
my book is about design and mental health.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like they go hand in hand a lot of times. At what point do you think it reaches a breaking point where it goes past a passion and joy and it's now like taking a toll on people? Like how does that that switch flip?
When it starts to affect your life in a negative way, when it starts to affect your relationships, some of our collectors, they didn't have a spouse that it was affecting, but their friends had stopped coming over. Their friends are like, I can't step foot in this place
because it just takes up too much room. That's how out of
like
control.
The anxiety, like there's nowhere for us to sit. Like one of our houses, like our little doggies didn't have anywhere to sit anymore. I'm like, where your dogs go? And we had one couple as well who I wouldn't say their collection had taken over their lives because their collections was the most immaculately organized, clean, just wonderful. Like the wife had every single Harry Potter book ever published. And I know you're like, wait, I said there are only like a few, but ever published in any language, ever published with any different book cover art, like insane. The husband had every single Nintendo and Sega game ever made. And then they also had like every single 1/6 Star Wars figure ever. So it was their entire home. Wow. And they did that because they were a couple who was told they could never have kids. But so they poured their, like, we don't have no college funds, no nothing.
Right.
We're just going to spend our money on what we want. We're going to spend our money on our collection. This makes us happy. Well, in their early 40s, I had a miracle baby. And they're like, oh, okay, our priorities have shifted. We need to make this home for our kid. And their son was about 6, and they were already starting to notice that their son was having an unhealthy relationship with collecting as well, and was just like going overboard. And they're like, we need to take a step back.
Right.
We need some help. We need to get some healthy boundaries and make our home focused on our family instead of our collections.
Yeah, I love the idea of this because it gives an inner look on something like that, right? There's a story behind why they're collecting so much. They thought they can never have kids. And sometimes you would look at somebody's home and go, oh, it's just a mess, and just like judge them based off that. Right. But there's something else going on behind that.
Every single one of our collectors, there was a reason.
Right.
There was a reason. Whether it was, like that couple where there's like, this is our passion. We're not leaving our money to anybody. We might as well enjoy it. Or it was somebody who there was some trauma in childhood. There was some, there was all kinds of reasons why.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty standard when we hear, books, figurines, games, like things like that. What was one of like the craziest items that you saw someone collect?
One of our collectors, she actually collects fashion. And I know you're just like, well, that just sounds like somebody who likes clothes.
Right.
No. This was also her business. So she has, it's called the Lido Collection or the Lido Archive in LA. And she rents it out. Like Chappell Roan wears her stuff, like everybody. Right. But it had taken over her whole home. It started out as just like a couple of rooms in her house, and it had turned into literally every single room in her house. And her girlfriend had recently moved in, and she was like, was this the right decision? Like there's no no room for me. Like, I don't know if I should have done this. So it was all about helping her figure out a good life-work balance, and a balance between allowing this collection to take over the home, but also still making a place for her and Sarah. And then there was a big 3-car garage that had also just turned into a massive storage that we took everything out of that. We turned this into an awesome lounge for them. And I'm like, all right, this is the space now in your home that there is no work. Only for you and Sarah, only for you and your friends. No clothes can come in here.
Yeah.
And again, it's really just about having healthy boundaries.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of balance of organization and design as well, which really do, I feel like, go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But when you started to get into the design world, was that organization part of it? Something that you like to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Virgo.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think organizing the space is the first place you should start, because a lot of times you don't need to buy new things. You just need to get rid of some things.
Yeah.
Right. That is true.
It's like once you get a few items gone, you're like, now look how nice this chair looks.
Yeah,
Look at the space.
exactly.
Have you done follow-ups with the homes that you've worked on? Because you said you took the money to renovate some spaces,
Yeah.
like you made that lounge.
Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons why, because some people have commented, they're like, "Oh, I can't believe you made them get rid of some of their collection. Like, how mean?" And I'm like, A, step back.
Yeah.
I'm like, but B, I did that because I wanted them to figure out how to emotionally let go of things while there was somebody there to hold their hand to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
And for them to realize, oh, this wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, because every single one of them, a week or two later, I would say, okay, from memory, I want you to list everything that you sold. And they couldn't. And I'm like, see, I told you that in a week, you wouldn't remember the things you got rid of.
Right.
Like, I never made them get rid of the things that meant the most to them.
Right.
I made them get rid of things that a lot of people had, like multiple duplicates of things too. They're like, well, it's just so rare. I just had that. I'm like, but why?
Right,
This is no longer something.
It's like there's only
Share
5
the
of them
wealth.
made, and I need all 5 of them.
This is no longer something that you're getting because you enjoy it. It's literally just an obsession.
Yes.
And I'm like, this obsession is ruining everything else in your life. So we had them get rid of things because I wanted them in the future, because I know they're going to buy more stuff. I know they are. They're addicted to doing so, and that's fine. It makes you happy. But I wanted them to remember, okay, I went through this with Bobby. I had too much stuff. If I'm going to bring in more stuff, I need to let some stuff go. And I also really taught them all, like, treat your collection as an art gallery. Art galleries don't put everything out. They don't fill the walls full of art, because then nothing is special. They rotate things out. They highlight items that they want to sell. They want to enjoy. So I'm like, put a little bit of it in storage. If you have a closet or an extra room, or get a small storage unit, and every quarter or so rotate it out. And that way, not only are you seeing new things, but when your friends and family are coming over, you have stories to tell. Like, they're like, oh, this is new. They're like, no, just rotating the collection out.
Yeah.
That is so true about an art gallery. When you go, it's like one on a white wall.
Yeah.
And sometimes you think to yourself, they could put more on here.
Yeah.
But they want to highlight
exactly
that
like,
art.
That piece is special.
that
and it takes away from it if you've just filled the wall full of other things.
Yep.
Now, these people, they have signed up to be on the show.
Yeah.
So part of them.
I hope they did.
Yeah.
I showed
No,
up.
they just ran into home
yeah.
HGTV. They just ran in. No, but part of them felt like they wanted and
Yes.
needed it.
Yeah.
So for people to be like, you made people, no, there's a part of them that
for sure.
wanted
They-
to.
absolutely,
They
they
know it.
They know.
It's just they need someone,
need a
like you
little
said, to
push.
hold their hand to get them
Exactly.
through it.
Exactly, a little push. But, you know, we have watched you on TV and this amazing design journey, but we'd love to know some of those beginning years for you. Where did the love for design come from? We know you left home very early, which probably pushed you into the real world very fast. So at what age do you think you really had to grow up?
What age did I have to grow up?
Yeah.
I mean, I left home at 15, so
Yeah.
I definitely had to grow up right then. You know, I was here in New York City by 21, moved here with like $100 in a suitcase, and just had to figure it out. But I mean, my love for design, or at least when I started to realize how design affects you, I was probably like 5 or 6 years old. And my mom had decorated my room in all red, like red curtains, red bedspread, like, like fire engine red, little boys.
Yep.
And I couldn't articulate why, but I'm like, this isn't it.
This
doesn't,
isn't
this
not
doesn't
good.
make me feel good. Like, I don't know what it is. So I saved up all my little, $20 checks for my birthday that my aunts would send me. And I do what every little boy does. I bought home decor.
Yeah.
And I bought like blue curtains and blue bedspread. And, I was like, I couldn't articulate why blue made me feel better. I liked it.
Yep.
And so it was then that I realized, and I used to like move all the furniture around my parents' house and like change the living room and the dining room. And like, it drove them nuts, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I moved my bedroom around all the time. But I never really thought of it as like a job or a career. Like, I grew up on a farm in the middle of Missouri. It wasn't, but then I was working a lot of retail. I started getting jobs at like retail furniture stores, like the Bombay Company and Restoration Hardware and the Great Indoors. And I really got passionate about it. And then I worked for a company called Portico. I don't know if you guys remember that. I also worked for Bed Bath & Beyond, which I drove by on the way, or the old building.
It's not there anymore.
Worst job of my life. And I ended up working for another boutique furniture company that just went belly up one day. And I decided to launch my own online because I had built their online business.
Yeah.
And so I just cloned their database and registered bobbyberkhome.com and was like, maybe I'll sell a sofa or two while I look for another job. But I sold more than a few.
Yeah.
I was one of the first online retailers of furniture in the U.S.
Wow.
Even back then, Amazon was still just really selling books.
Yeah.
This was like 2005, 2006. And so online did really well. And so then I opened up a physical store in Soho, and then Miami, and then Atlanta, and then LA, and then my design firm, and then Queer Eye.
Crazy. It's what did you ever think, TV was an avenue you were going to go into?
Not for what I've ended up doing, no. Originally, because I did stuff with HGTV back in the early teens. I filmed tons of HGTV shows filmed in my stores, but it was always just to promote the business. It was never I don't want to be a star. I don't want to really be on TV. It was always just I want people to be more aware of my stores and my brand. But yeah, that worked out differently.
Yeah, right. So how was it? How were you approached originally to do Queer Eye?
They reached out to my publicist. I had a publicist at the time because I was an interior designer with stores. And they reached out to her asking me to audition. Yeah.
And that's all it was.
And I almost didn't go.
Oh.
The first audition was via Skype. I didn't think it went great. Apparently it did. It
worked out.
Yeah, they asked me to come in for in-person auditions. They had the top 40 guys, and I had a trip to Spain planned. And the trip to Spain was on a Friday. The audition started Wednesday night, and I was like, "There's no way I'm going to get this show. I'm going to Spain. I'm not going to do this." But I was like, "All right, I'll go to the first day, which was just a cocktail mixer with Netflix and ITV and Scout execs, and it went well. And then the next day, I sat around, I think, for literally 15 hours to do 15 minutes of audition.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think that went well either. And so I was literally packing my bags to go to Spain the next morning. And I get a call at 1:30 in the morning. They're like, "We want you to come back for the final day." And they're like, "Not to give anything away, but you're our top choice."
You're wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll push my flight back.
Yeah.
What an interesting audition process to have you do a little cocktail mixer.
Yeah, the first night was a cocktail mixer. The second day, it was everybody, 40 people, and they had us do this little speed dating. It had 3 tables set up. Each table had Netflix, ITV, and Scout exec sitting at it, and you just went from table to table. You got 5 minutes at each table, and the design category was the very last category. So I waited around all day. And then the next day was just a bunch of chemistry testing. So they would just put us in groups of 5 and see how people worked.
Yeah.
And they had one room where I guess it was kind of the main room. And Cramo and I were the first ones that never really left that room. They just started we started to notice we were kind of the anchors that were in there, and they were starting to rotate other people in and out and never rotating us in and out. We're like,
you're getting that confidence.
We're
right?
they're not really.
Hey, they're trying to match them with us.
Yeah, I think, yeah. And then that night, it was just the 5 of us. But then, of course, we were also told, "Okay, great, you'll hear in a few weeks." I'm but there's nobody else left.
Tell us
right
now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's you definitely know.
Yeah, and it's sad. We were in that, again, I was in that room for probably 10 hours, and every time I'd need to go use the bathroom or something, I'd come out, and there'd, in the ballroom next door where everybody was, there'd be less and less people, and we're and you'd see people walking out crying, and you're like, oh. And then finally, we came out of the room, and there was nobody else left in that ballroom, and we're like,
Oh my
did
God.
it? And they're no, we'll let you know.
Yeah, right.
They still want to have something over you a
Yeah,
little
the
bit.
creator of the show literally said, "All right, it's in God's hands now."
Oh.
And I'm God.
Oh, wow.
We're like, okay.
You're like, oh,
He's like,
shit.
ha ha ha.
You're funny.
We're this was a really emotionally taxing day. Don't mess with us.
Can I go to Spain now?
Yeah.
It just ends with a little hee hee.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
oh, great. Okay.
No, I ended up not being able to take that trip for 2 more years,
Yeah.
which was fun.
Well,
it worked
yes.
out.
It worked out. We really loved Queer Eye so much,
Love.
and you mentioned a lot of heart in Junker Jackpot. There was a lot of heart in Queer Eye as well. And then I felt like appropriately you left when you felt like it was time. You've talked about that a ton, and what was that experience like? Sort of moving on and closing that chapter that you had spent years on.
I mean, it was definitely hard, but I just felt it was time. I feel like shows should kind of stop on a high, and I think that's where we were. And I just kind of, we were all tired. I can't speak for them all, but I know we were.
Yeah, you guys did a lot of seasons.
Yeah, because I mean, when I left, it was season 8, but it was technically season 9 because we did a season in Japan as well.
Yeah.
But it was just called We're in Japan. It wasn't numbered. Yeah, I think the show had a really great run.
Yeah.
I know they have another 5-episode season coming out, and
Yeah.
I don't know when.
Yeah.
I think soon. But yeah, and after that, I guess they're done.
That's amazing, though. And like you said, like it's okay to close that chapter on a high, on a great note. We were actually talking about this last night with TV shows. They're allowed to end. You know, like certain, shows on
Especially
reality
in
TV
the reality
shows that
TV
we love.
space.
And they were so iconic. And then they try to keep them going and they bring in a new cast. And you're like, we could close it. And we could say that was a great show.
I feel like when you leave on a high and everything is still great, you're able then in the future to come back.
Right.
And not like maybe come back fully, but like, do a little special or do a little tour. But when you wait until just things kind of unravel, it kind of really closes the door.
It's like leaving the party last.
Yeah.
You want to get out what people.
Just kind of Irish goodbye.
They should have stayed.
It's time.
That is definitely true. Well, I have noticed that you have been traveling quite a bit.
Yeah.
And you are all over the world and vlogging and really documenting all these trips. And they look incredible.
Thank you.
So what is like your favorite part of traveling, especially to these, you're just in Southeast Asia. What's your favorite part of getting to travel the world?
I think probably spending like uninterrupted time with my husband.
Yeah.
We've been together for 22 years. We actually still like each other. And yeah, traveling with him is really great, especially in Southeast Asia. He's originally from Vietnam. So we spend a lot of time over there. We're actually, when we finally have some chill moment, thinking about moving over there. And yeah, it's just great. It's such a vibrant, growing place with so much energy. I love it over there.
Is that your favorite place?
Vietnam is one of my favorite places. Yeah, we live part-time in Portugal as well. We're heading over there next week, and we'll be there until February.
Amazing.
I know that I missed that trip to Spain, but now I live in Portugal, so it's fine.
That's what part of Portugal?
Our house is down in the Algarve, which is down in the very southern coast, but we usually only have time to go during the holidays because that's the only time I know I won't be working.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's where we live is like where everybody summers.
Yes,
and so,
I've seen that.
Yeah. So during this time of year, like restaurants are closed. Like everybody that lives down there is on holiday because that's the only time of year they get off. So we usually just rent a place up in Lisbon and we stay in Lisbon most of the time.
That's
gorgeous.
So nice. What made you decide on Portugal to be that spot?
The easiest access to an EU passport. Yeah.
That's interesting.
We started that process about 3 years ago.
Yeah,
we kind of saw the writing on the wall.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you can be over there really for however long
we can live anywhere.
So do you think you'll try to split your time with Vietnam?
But between like Portugal or Vietnam, like don't get me wrong, Portugal is great. I think it would be a really awesome place to like retire.
Yeah.
It's very chill.
Very
like
chill.
the pace of life is for me I'm not there yet. I really want to go to Vietnam. I want to open up hotels. That's always been a dream of mine since the very first time I went there 20 years ago.
That would be amazing. My husband and I were eating at a bar, like at a restaurant, but we sat at the bar recently, and there were two guys next to us that we just got to talking to them, and they were talking about how their favorite place that they went to was Vietnam.
It's the best.
They were like, if you could ever be, like, they were raving.
It's the best. The people, the food, it's so diverse, like landscape wise, like. It's a very long, skinny country. So up north, it's cold. It gets snowy. But down south, it's tropical. And then there's mountains where you feel like you're in the Alps. And it's interesting because there's a city called Dalat, and it's up in the mountains. And again, it feels like Alpine Alps. And it's very unique because it's also where, when it was colonized by the French, the wealthy French people built houses up there because it's up in the mountains, so it's so much cooler. So there's this weird mix of like French chalet architecture with Vietnamese architecture, and all the mountains are terraced with like flowers and vegetables because it's such a different, cooler climate. It's just a really, really special place.
So if you were to open hotels, you would feel like that's the spot.
That city?
Yeah. Or just
that's
in
on my
general.
list, but lots of places in Vietnam.
Wow, that's very cool.
It is, and it's a very young country as well. Like the average age is like 34.
Wow.
So people are young and full of energy, and it's very entrepreneurial. Like, it's cool.
A little different than Portugal, where everyone
Portugal is not. I mean, most of Europe is not very entrepreneurial. I don't want to say Europe's not entrepreneurial, but it's like the government doesn't necessarily promote a lot of like small business. Like that's not the thing.
Yeah.
Where in Vietnam they do, like they have a very entrepreneurial spirit. And so it's I vibe more with that.
Yeah. What are some of like the most inspirational things, or what has inspired you in your travels that you have then put into your designs, or in things you've incorporated in design?
I mean, we also have some boutique hotels in the desert, in Palm Desert. So I call them boutique hotels, but they're short-term rentals. You can rent it on Airbnb, but they're like resorts. You're basically renting a private resort. Like the new one we're building is a holistic wellness center. It's 10 bedrooms, 13 baths, sauna, cold plunges, gym, massage spas, yoga studios, resort-style pool, pickleball courts. And so in my travels, I've really got this bug for health and wellness. And so we've incorporated all of that into our properties, so people can rent them out to have wellness retreats, fitness retreats, weddings, events, or just like big, 26 group people, friends.
Right.
I feel like traveling all around the world, you learn so much about health and wellness from all different countries that you can kind of put together once you learn it all.
Yeah, and just the way, the way you want to feel when you walk into a property. Like I know when I walk into a hotel and like the lighting's right, the music's right, the vibe is right.
Smell.
Like the smell, you instantly feel like you're on vacation. And like the properties that we've built out in Palm Springs are like that, We always make sure like all the outdoor speakers are on when the guests arrive. And like one of them is called Casa Tierra, and it's a Spanish hacienda style up in the mountains. And so we have like Spanish guitar playing, and people are always like, I feel like I just pulled up to a 5-star resort that is all mine, and it's insane. I'm like, it's all about those little moments that you don't get at home that instantly make you feel, I'm on vacation.
Right.
Totally.
And you know how you want to show up to a place with your husband.
Exactly.
So you're like, this is how I want to feel.
Yeah.
To wrap up a little bit, we want to get some advice from you for ourselves and our listeners.
Great.
If someone is trying to, design their home on a little bit of a budget, where do you think they should start? What's the most important pieces?
The most important pieces, that one's tough depending on the spaces. I mean, I always think that you should invest your money in a good mattress. You spend so much of your time in bed. That's where you're recharging your body. So spend money on a good mattress. There were times living in here in New York that the only thing I had in my apartment was a mattress. Actually, literally right down the street from here. So yeah, do a good mattress, a good sofa. Again, like the pieces that get the most use and wear and tear is where you should put your money.
If so like someone, I joke, I'm good at a lot of things. Design is not one of them. I'm just like, I don't have the eye. I'm always like asking other people for advice or hiring someone or doing all those things. If for someone like me, like what do you have any advice for like where to start when you're trying to design your own space?
I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, I would say
hire someone.
that yes, but people are like, I don't know where to start, and I'm like, well, find one piece that you really like,
right,
and then build from that.
Right.
Don't necessarily try to do it all at once, because then that can be overwhelming. So find that one piece that you're like, oh, I love this. This is great. This is me. Well, then build from that, because anything that coordinates with that is probably going to be great as well. Because if you loved that piece, you're going to love things that go with it. So start with one piece. Let it cook. Sit on it a while, and then move forward.
What's your favorite design style right now? I know that we are kind of moving past the all like clean, white, beige. People want to see color again.
Yeah. I still love mid-century.
Yeah.
It's always my favorite. My home is mid-century.
I was down a deep mid-century hole last night.
And the great thing about mid-century is there's color in mid-century. And not crazy color. I'm not a big fan of a lot of color. Our lives are really crazy. So when I go home, I want like serenity. But I love mid-century. I love its clean lines. I love its use of color. I love how it uses a lot of nice woods. But yeah, mid-century, it's been my favorite really Always.
Hearing that from you makes me feel validated because last night I was like, when I get a house, I was just like deep in a rabbit hole.
It's just great. You know, it's very architectural. Like they really thought about the designs when they were making them. Yeah. You know, they're simple, but perfect.
Love it.
We have to wrap up. The last thing I have to ask you about, because it's something I'm so jealous of when I see people have it. You have at Bobby.
I do.
Which is just like
on TikTok,
I think the coolest
Instagram,
thing someone
Threads.
can have. How do you get just the one? And Bobby, you know, it's not. There's a lot of Bobbies.
You got to break some knees.
Yeah.
No. I just asked for it.
Really?
Yeah. I just asked Instagram for it and they gave it to me.
I love that
amazing.
answer. You know,
Yeah.
you're like, I didn't have to fight for it. I asked.
Before
and
it
they
was
gave
Bobby
it to me.
Berk, because I think whoever had originally used it wasn't using it anymore.
That's always like the most frustrating.
There's a lot of great accounts out there that somebody registered, 20 years ago when Instagram, however long it came, and then they forgot about them.
Stopped using
and just you can't get them because they're being used, or you can't get them because somebody's ranked up. But a lot of times they're just dormant accounts, and luckily for me, I assume it was a dormant account because there's been other ones I've asked for, and they're like, they don't post, but they actually use the account to look at stuff. So
right, it's still an active account.
Yeah, it's still an active account.
Right,
but yeah,
I think that every time I look at, I was trying to double check who has it, Francesca. I was like, ugh. And it's just this Italian woman that works in fashion, and obviously she's fabulous and looks and has like, hundreds of thousands of followers. And I'm like, I'll never get friends.
Yeah, TikTok gave it to me, Instagram gave it to me, and of course now Threads. Twitter wouldn't at the time because whoever had it actually was
using it.
active.
Yeah.
Like they had a lot of followers.
Well, I just think I'm like, this is the best thing. You can follow me at Bobby.
Yeah. As simple as that. It's easy to find me.
It actually causes confusion because they're like, "Was it?" I'm like, "It's just Bobby." They're like, "Oh, just Bobby." I'm like,
"No, right." No, Bobby.
And they're like, "Oh," I'm like, they're like, "Wait, really?"
Yeah.
Yes. You're like, Bobby, and they're like, "That's it."
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
My gosh. Well, everyone can find you at Bobby, and that's it. And that's it, which is amazing. But thank you so much for joining us.
Yes,
thank you.
Junk or Jackpot is out on December 26th on HGTV. You can also stream it the next day on HBO Max, which I feel like perfect time. What a comfort time in between that Christmas and New Year's to get into a new little design show. That's like the best time to curl up under the blanket and watch some design.
I watch so much HGTV over the holidays.
Same,
exactly.
It's
always on in the background.
That's exactly what we want to be watching. So thank you so much.
Yes,
Awesome.
thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Before we get into trivia, guys, we love a delicious cocktail. And if you've been coming to our shows, maybe you've gotten to try one of our delicious RumHaven cocktails that we serve at the show. They are delicious. We drink one on stage. We love it. It's fantastic. And no one serves up real deliciousness like RumHaven. RumHaven is made with real coconut water and no artificial flavors or preservatives for a clean and refreshing taste. So you get a delicious cocktail, really however you would like to drink. You could drink RumHaven over ice and a mixed drink, maybe a little delicious punch. It would be fantastic for a yummy Christmas cocktail punch. I know that there are so many great Christmas cocktails that you can make out there. RumHaven makes a delicious cocktail. So head to rumhaven.com/chicksintheoffice to learn more.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 200. 200. Big 200. And we are joined by cousins Claudia and Elizabeth. So we are super excited to play. And thank you for being our 200th trivia guests.
Thanks so much for having us. We're so excited.
Yeah. We're super excited as well.
I know. It's crazy. I like that 200 games fell right around the end. At least it wasn't holiday trivia.
I thought it was going to be at first, and then
at least it wasn't holiday trivia because we did do holiday trivia on stage in Philly at our show on Tuesday, and we got collectively one question right between the two teams. So
it was my biggest fear.
It was not.
I just want
it was not great across the board, but
No,
this
it
is going to be
wasn't.
great.
Yes.
So it's 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. Whoever is closest will get to go first. We all get our own individual guess, and we will alternate between teams for guesses. So Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie is The Proposal.
Ugh. Love that movie. Okay, one of you guys guess first.
I feel like it was pretty high. I'm gonna go 86.
I will say 54.
I'm going to go 74.
86. Ugh. I feel like it's... I might go right in the middle. 80.
Ria's the closest, 45.
Oh, no.
No. Swap the
That's
numbers
sad.
Yeah.
around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What the
All right.
heck?
You know, we know this, guys.
I know,
don't
I
know why
know.
we act
I know,
surprised.
I
It's
know,
the
I
same
know.
old, same old.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 1 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Sarah from Vernon. In season 4 of Friends, Ross takes the train to Poughkeepsie to break up with a girl, but falls asleep and misses his stop. When he wakes up, what city is he in?
Any guesses?
I'm thinking.
I mean, just strictly going off geography, like Albany would be a good guess. Like, is he going north? He's just going up.
I like that
up
guess.
into New York.
Albany.
Yeah.
Yeah. Albany.
Final answer.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Damn, I really felt
shoot.
like that might be correct there.
I have no idea.
We're from Florida, so this is not even like we can use our New York knowledge. Like that's the only city I know in the state of New York.
I'm like, does the train go all the way past New York?
Yeah.
Great
Sometimes.
question. Great question.
5 seconds.
Canada.
A city.
Oh,
2
Portland,
seconds. Incorrect. You were right with Canada, but it's-
Alberta?
Oh, he
No,
goes to
Montreal.
Montreal.
Damn.
Oh.
God.
Alberta? Like, I was like, oh, I nailed that one. Montreal. So close. So
You were
close.
close.
That was a good guess.
All right, question number 2 to Elizabeth and Claudia. Shout out Allison from Annville, Pennsylvania. In High School Musical 2, what song was Troy originally going to sing with Sharpay for the talent show, but then he ended up singing Every Day with Gabriella with the last minute change?
You Are the Music in Me. Final answer.
I trust you.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Na, na,
We got
na,
one.
na,
Yeah.
na,
That was
yeah.
a good one.
All right,
You.
Na, 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 na.
Yeah. The upbeat, You Are the Music in Me.
1-0.
So excited.
Elizabeth and Claudia. Question number 3 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Ellen and Biz from Philly. Name the actor or actress that is in the following movies and TV shows: Horrible Bosses, Booksmart, What Happens in Vegas.
Name the what?
Actor or actress that's in these movies.
Actor
Is it
or actress is tough.
Jason Bateman? No. What Happens in Vegas? Catherine Hahn? No. Ashton Kutcher. Cameron Diaz. Is
15
Cameron Diaz in
seconds.
Booksmart? No, she's not.
No. I can't remember who the other person in
3
Smart
seconds.
is.
All right, time is up.
Cameron Diaz.
Incorrect. To Elizabeth and Claudia.
Is Jason Sudeikis in Booksmart?
I feel like yes, because that's what's Olivia's ex-husband, right?
Yeah, and he's the teacher, I think, unless I'm getting the movies mixed up. But that's my only guess.
What Happens in Vegas, Booksmart, and what was the other one? Sorry.
Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses. I feel like
Ian Bosses?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, Jason Sudeikis, final answer.
Correct.
Damn.
He was the principal in Booksmart.
Yeah.
Close,
Shit.
see, I was close.
I was like, I know he's married. So
Yeah.
I
Forgot
can't even
him
remember her last
in
name.
What Happens in Vegas.
Yeah, he's her ex-husband.
Yeah.
All right, 2-0.
Or ex-boyfriend, or whoever that guy's.
Best ever.
When he goes, you know what you did.
Yeah,
she's,
yeah, yeah.
She's kicking
Yeah.
Jason Sudeikis.
It's when they like the surprise party. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, 2-0. Elizabeth and Claudia. Question number 4 to them. Shout out Amy from Flemington, New Jersey. Which Chris has never hosted SNL before? Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pine, Chris Evans, Chris Pratt.
I feel like Chris Pratt had to have posted it. And Chris
Yeah.
Evans.
I feel like Chris Hemsworth.
What was the other Chris?
Chris Hemsworth, Pine, Evans, Pratt.
Pine, Evans, Pratt, Hemsworth. I feel like Hemsworth had to host, right?
Yeah, for
15
Marvel
seconds.
stuff.
So between
Mine would be between Evans and Pine. Should we go
5 seconds.
Evans?
okay, Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, final answer.
Correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
Oh my
so
God, you guys are
excited.
crushing it. Whipping
We
us
really
in our
didn't think we
200th
would.
game.
Chris
No.
Evans has never hosted SNL.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
apparently he's
Crazy.
like, I don't know, he has
Anti?
nerves about it or something.
Oh.
I mean, I would too, to be honest. So I guess
Yeah, it's just
Hey,
like a
you
lot of
still
work.
got to do it, though.
it's so much
You
work.
still get offered.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you take it.
Yeah.
3-0. Elizabeth and Claudia. Question number 5 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Danielle from South Dakota. In the movie Monsters, Inc., what is Sully's first and last name?
I'm
His
pissed
last
because they
name's-
just did the stupid monster broadcast of the football and they were doing his full name all over the place.
It's Sullivan is his last name,
Yes.
correct?
Sullivan,
seconds.
yeah.
And is his first name Mike
Mike Wazowski.
and Mike Sullivan?
Are there double mics?
I don't know.
5
I was
seconds.
just, you know,
James P. Sullivan.
there you go.
Final answer.
Correct.
Wow,
I was
came
even
to
asking
you.
for the P.
Yeah.
I
Some
just
initial
watched
in
this-
there. Thought
Well,
they were-
I just watched this on the plane home from Florida, and like the most random movie choice. And when you said Monsters Inc., I was like, I'm
You're like,
like, first memory.
yeah. I was thinking maybe his name was Mike, and then he went by Sully to not get the confusion with the mics.
Fair.
All right, 3-1. Elizabeth and Claudia. This is question number 6 to them. Shout out Bree from Boston. In the movie Christmas with the Cranks, where does Blair go instead of staying home for Christmas?
I could not even tell you the last time I watched this movie.
I don't think I've ever seen it. Like, where would someone go? Like,
Her boyfriend's house. That's what I'm thinking.
my guess is maybe more like geographical.
Oh, they went to like Iceland. I don't know.
15
Random.
seconds.
Like a country.
Florida.
Okay. Let's go
Florida.
with
Final answer.
Incorrect. to Rhea and
I
Fran.
don't remember this movie at all.
I thought it was like something like she was going with her boyfriend somewhere, and then the flights
you
got
repeat the question?
canceled.
In Christmas with the Cranks, where does Blair go instead of staying home for Christmas?
I thought she was gonna go somewhere with her boyfriend, but then she calls and she doesn't go because then they don't go on their vacation.
Right. Is there a guess? Like,
I'm gonna say her boyfriend's house.
sure.
Her boyfriend's house.
Incorrect. She goes to Peru with the Peace Corps.
Somewhere warm.
Damn it.
I don't remember
That's
that.
like my last guess I would have given.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
It's the only Christmas
Iceland was
question.
above there.
Don't worry. Okay, question number 7 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Molly from Woodinville, Washington. In Sex and the City, what does Big say to Carrie when she asks, "Have you ever been in love?"
I'm not good at Sex and the City trivia. I don't know. I'm not well versed enough. Who hasn't?
Yeah, I don't know this one.
I've got no clue.
15 seconds.
Shit. Fuck. I don't know. Something, a big answer. I don't know. I guess pass.
3. Okay. To Claudia and Elizabeth.
I feel like it has to do something with his mother because that whole scene with him going to church where Carrie goes to meet. Have you watched it? Probably not. I don't know.
Have I watched it?
No, I don't know if you watched it at all. I feel like
I don't remember it, but of course I've watched it.
I don't remember. I mean,
15 seconds.
Fran's answer was also good. Who hasn't? So I
Maybe say his mom. I feel like that's a better guess than I would have given.
okay, something with his mom, but I don't. Final answer.
Incorrect. He says, "Abso-fucking-lutely."
That is so
That's-
dumb.
Yeah.
Seems like
so big.
I mean, everyone hated Carrie, so
There
All
we
right.
go.
Still 3-1. Elizabeth and Claudia. Question number 8 to them. Shout out Kira from Shermansdale, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
In New Girl, the cast plays a game called True American. What childhood game is incorporated into this game?
Oh my God.
Oh, it's The Floor is Lava. I forgot this was our question, isn't it? Because they can't stand on the floor. They're standing on objects.
Yeah. With that, is that, yeah, the floor is lava.
Floor is lava. Found my answer.
Correct.
How about me
knew
nodding
that.
my head and like so fast when you said it? I'm looking at you. I'm like,
Oh, I
yes,
thought
Claudia.
it was for some reason, so I was like, I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
know.
yes,
I also, when I
that's
heard the question, I
it.
was like, ooh, I know this.
Yeah.
All right, 4-1, Claudia and Elizabeth. Question number 9 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Lauren from Indianapolis. In the movie Bring It On, All or Nothing, what new style of dance does Hayden Panettiere learn when she transfers schools?
This is us?
Yeah.
Crumping.
Crumping.
Final answer.
Correct.
That's a good movie.
You will never catch
Great
me
movie.
forgetting the
No,
crumping scene.
never.
All right.
Hayden Panettiere.
Say it again.
Panettiere.
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 Yeah.
Acorns believes that everybody has the potential to be a great investor. That's why they make it so easy to start investing. With Acorns, you could sign up and give your money a chance to grow in 5 months. You can even start investing with just your spare change. Acorns will round every purchase you make up to the nearest dollar and automatically invest your spare change for you. And with Acorn's potential screen, you get a clear view of how your money could grow over time. Plus, you can quickly adjust how much you're investing every day, week, or month to make sure you're building towards your goals. Ready to see your money's potential? Sign up now and Acorns will boost your new account with a $20 bonus investment. Head to acorns.com/chicks or download the Acorns app to get started. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 2 compensation provided. Potential subject to various factors such as customers' accounts, age, and investment settings. Does not include Acorns fees. Results do not predict or represent the performance of any Acorn portfolio. Investment results will vary. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors LLC and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/chicks.
4-2,
Yeah, her.
Claudia and Elizabeth. Question number 10 to them. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
Okay.
And it is unforgivable that you would ask me to devote a single second of my fucking time to help you achieve your fucking dream. What dreams, Patrick? You never had any.
Is that what you and Art are doing? Living the dream?
That is exactly what the fuck we're doing.
We saw this movie together, Claudia.
I don't know. What is it? Art. Oh, Challengers.
Challengers. Final answer.
Final
Correct.
answer.
Damn it!
I've seen it multiple times.
Shit, I was hoping you were gonna get that one.
There's so many arts out there in the movie world.
Yeah,
you know?
I was trying to think like an
Character
old
names.
movie.
Dang it.
I really wanted the movie question because I feel like that's like a strong suit of mine.
Yeah.
Every time I watch it, I'm like,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
As long as we got it, that's all that matters.
High five.
All right, 5-2, Elizabeth and Claudia. Question number 11 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Bridget and Aaron from Pearl River, New York. In the OC, while Seth and Summer have the upside down Spider-Man kiss in the rain, what song is playing?
I have no clue.
I don't know. Thinking. Hard. What a beautiful scene. Although I
10
don't remember
seconds.
the song that's playing. What's
3
the One Tree
seconds.
Hill theme song?
Gavin DeGraw?
Time is up.
Sorry, I don't know it.
Okay, to Claudia and Elizabeth.
I literally watched this last year, but I don't remember what song it was. But it's not. I don't think it's a theme song, which is California.
No, but so funny. I was getting all of these Seth and Summer clips on my TikTok yesterday. Not this scene, but
15 seconds.
If only.
It's an old 2000 song. I'm thinking like The Fray. I don't know.
something by The Fray.
5 seconds.
What's
No idea.
no idea.
Time is up. Champagne Supernova.
Oh, by Oasis.
Damn.
It's a
I feel like
cover
I'm
of Champagne
really,
Supernova,
yeah, I feel like
but-
I'm
Oh,
really.
it's not Oasis.
It's
I
not
let-
Oasis's version.
let
but-
myself down with that. I pride myself on
Now
knowing
that you
the
say
OC
it, I, like, literally
questions,
see it in
and
my
now
mind.
I'm
To be
upset.
honest, I don't know that and can't recall. I only watched the OC one time.
I started it last
Can't
year.
relate.
Yeah. Only watched it one time, and it was probably like 8 years ago now. At
Oh,
least.
I have rewatched that show plenty of times, so I'm disappointed in myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
still 5-2. Claudia and Elizabeth. Question number 12, and this is to them. Shout out Nori from Scranton. What is the first name of Wednesday's roommate in the Netflix show Wednesday?
I don't watch this show.
Oh my god, I do, and it's like an old name.
Is it something with a T?
I don't think so. I feel like it starts with an A. Oh,
Never watched
15
it, so
seconds.
this is all you.
I know what I'm thinking. I literally can't think of it right now.
You want to make it like
5 seconds.
Bobby?
Like, no, it's like acrid, but it's not like that. It's something like that.
Time is up. All right,
Okay.
Turi and Fran.
I haven't seen this show.
Shit, it's like Inez or like Ingrid. Ingrid, maybe? It's an IN name. Ingrid.
I like that guess.
Inez. I think Ingrid. I'm gonna go Ingrid. Final answer.
Incorrect. A need.
A need.
Oh.
Okay,
I don't
Ingrid.
know if that's how you
Inez.
pronounce it, but Ian.
How do you spell it? Is it I or A? Enid.
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 It's Enid.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I listened to an
Enid.
old Chicks episode and Noah
That
pronounced
makes
Mallory
way more
Mallory.
sense. Wait, the
Mallory.
way Noah
Classic.
said that, I was like, that's definitely not her
A
name.
need.
A need.
She's-
You weren't too far off.
She's a need to
No,
me.
you were close.
Yeah,
Enid.
that wasn't that crazy.
It wasn't Mallory.
No.
we need phonetic spelling.
Yeah. Okay,
Enid.
it is
Enid. I knew it was something like that.
5-2.
I knew it was something old.
Yeah.
3 questions left. Rhea and Fern have to get all of them right.
Shit.
Question number 13 to them. Shout out Claire from Denver. What poet does Noah's dad quote to Allie in The Notebook?
I'm not like a big notebook stan, remember? When I popped on recently to say that I
What?
That's my
say the name
excuse.
again?
What poet is quoted?
By
What
who?
poet does Noah's dad quote to Allie?
That Noah's dad quotes to Allie.
10 seconds.
I have no idea. I don't know. Edgar Allan Poe? No, that seems like it
That
wouldn't be
seems
that.
dark.
5
Yeah.
seconds.
I
Time is
don't
up.
know. I don't know.
Damn.
Edgar Allan Poe.
I've never seen the Notebook. I'm out.
You've never seen The Notebook?
No.
So disappointing.
What do you wanna
The classic line.
Like Edgar Allan Poe, Walt Whitman. Like
Walt Whitman. I was thinking like Shel Silverstein, but that's
I
not.
don't think it's Shel Silverstein.
Walt Whitman's a good one though.
Let's go Walt Whitman. Final answer.
Correct.
Oh my God. Wow. You know what? You went Edgar Allan Poe, Walt Whitman. I wish I did the same thing.
Is Edgar Allan Poe technically a poet or is he an author?
He's a poet. I'm pretty
poet.
sure. But he's
Really?
a dark
Like,
Yeah,
poet.
famously wrote The Raven.
Yeah, The Raven.
The Raven.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That seals the victory.
Dang. Well, congrats, guys. You guys crushed it, honestly. Well
Oh, we
deserved.
did.
Loss.
You guys crush it every week, so we're like, there's no way we can.
Sometimes. Not quite.
Sometimes we go in through these we lose a couple in a row. We lost last
It
week.
depends on the questions, you know?
Yeah.
There you go. This isn't my
Totally.
jam today. So
Yeah.
It's
but
okay.
We still have more
We're
questions.
honored.
So
We'll do the final
Yeah.
two.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So question number 14 to Claudia and Elizabeth. Shout out Emily from Florida. Name the movie that the character Peter LaFleur is from and the actor who plays him.
Peter LaFleur.
Peter LaFleur.
Yeah,
Oh,
Noah really
Peter
butchered that
It's a
one.
little tongue twister.
Like
No, it's-
Peter,
no.
like Hunger Games.
Peter.
Peter.
With an
Peter.
R.
Peter.
Normal
Peter.
Peter Pan.
Oh. Okay.
Peter LaFleur.
Peter LaFleur.
My mind's going to like Harry Potter because I'm in that world right now, but it's not.
It's not.
Peter.
I have no idea.
What's the question again?
Peter LaFleur.
What
What
Name
movie
the
is
movie
it
that
from?
the
Movie
character-
and the characters? Who plays them? I actually have no idea, so we can pass. We'll pass.
This is dodgeball.
Yes.
Vince Vaughn. Isn't Vince Vaughn Peter LaFleur?
I also
Your pie hole LaFleur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peter.
Dodgeball. Oh,
Yeah.
and who plays in Vince
Yeah.
Vaughn? Yes.
Yeah. Final answer.
Correct.
Yeah. There
Never
we go.
seen it.
I think I had PETA on my mind because the Hunger Games news. You
Yeah,
see that?
Josh
Yeah,
Anderson
yeah,
returning as PETA.
And then
I know. Katniss Everdeen.
And then
That's
I was
crazy.
looking it up because I'm like, I want to make sure the spelling was right. And I'm like, was his name PETA like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting name.
Her name is Katniss, so.
Yeah, but it's like he has a normal name, but it's just like add a little flair to the end of it.
Mm.
All right, 6-3. Claudia and Elizabeth. Final question to Ria and Fran. Shout out Maze. In Legally Blonde, Elle Wood solves the murder case using her knowledge of hair care chemistry. What chemical commonly used in perms does she reference in the courtroom to expose the real killer?
I feel like we've had this question before, but it's like, ammonium thioglycolate. Like, it's like, what the fuck it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know it. It's okay. We lost anyway. Sulfate.
15 seconds.
Thioglycolate, something like that. I don't know. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, we don't know it.
Ammonium thioglycolate.
Final answer.
Incorrect.
Sulfate sounds right to me.
No, I think you're close with I think it's thioglycolate, I think. I've been listening to the Legally Blonde musical soundtrack, so I feel like it's like ammonium thioglycolate. Final answer.
Correct.
Wow,
Oh,
nailed
good.
it. There you go.
Wow.
I couldn't even
Close
tell
though,
you.
a bunch of galalates.
I couldn't tell
Yeah.
you what I said.
Yeah.
I only got that 'cause of what you started
I couldn't
saying.
remake what
Some
I
sort
said.
of
Ammonium
combination.
thioglycolate.
I think you just said like Thioglycolate.
Yeah, some combination.
Yeah.
But congrats, guys.
7-3.
Huge win. 200th game. You guys won. And you get shirts to say you beat us, which is very well deserved.
Hell yeah.
So congrats, guys. And thank you so much for, taking the call last minute
Yes,
and playing with us.
seriously.
Yeah, game 200. It was meant to be.
We appreciate it.
Thanks,
Bye, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you guys so very much. We hope you have an amazing weekend. Stay warm, bundle up, and we'll talk to you on Monday.
Yeah, Chicks in the Office. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Look at the charts, who does it the best? 2 chicks getting paid in reality checks. You can find them at the gym, it's not even